title roll.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. We fought a dragon, got thrown around a lot, acted all valiant, and now we're walking. Slowly. I disapprove of this, but then again I did just fall an unknown height. Oh well, let's go walk about. Interesting place. There we go, now I can jog. I've recovered my wind sufficient to jog. Cutscene. Ooh. Okay. Apparently I ran too soon. I'd now have stomach cramps.
There.
Oh, hi. Focus-based ability.
One down. Someone help!
Didn't really do anything. There we go. That was wasteful. Don't want that to be one. Abilities. You should be 8. Because chain lightning is supposed to be 1. Ooh, I missed the loot. Frost essence, handy. Oh. Well. This is unfortunate. Suppose I'll wander blindly for a little while, following the randomly placed pieces of wreckage. Why not? Well, I'm cold. Good thing I can... Good thing I can summon fire from the sky. Right? Well, there's a cooking pot here. Maybe there's something I can eat, because clearly I'm hungry.
It's cold. Nothing.
Aww. Let us travel in this arbitrary direction. Into the woods! Because the wind should be substantially lessened between these trees. That's logic talking. Stick to the oh, is that all for the trees? Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very cold, yes, I get it. We're out of the wind, yay! What are we doing here?
Embers. Recent.
Yay, recent embers. let me jump. The snow is not that deep. As a Canadian, I have been running through snow for 20 plus years. This is not how you do it. Honestly, I'm almost willing to put on one of those stupid looking hats. Come on, I've got chaos energies coursing through my hand. I'm sure I can use that to warm myself up somehow. Oh, well, that looks like blood.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
What the hell were you doing here? I'm a little cold. Can I get a blanket? Some stew? Where the hell did you guys go? How?
What would we hoping tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're
Oh,
agreed on
hey.
that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame.
Can I, like, do the fireball thing
Infighting
and get their attention?
may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I
Careful,
cannot
aren't
claim
you?
to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Yeah. I should help plan.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help, even yours, perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall.
And get back up again.
And now we have seen him return.
Again.
The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Investigate.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus? What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, divinter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Yep. We need more than faith.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Alright, boys, let's go.
Shadows fall and
What?
hope has fled.
What?
Still your heart, a dawn will come. night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far.
Yes, sing in a cold winter night in the mountains while an army is hunting for you. Stupid morale boosts. For one day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Down round the dawn will come. Oh, he's dead.
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
To defeat that enemy. Hey, elf boy.
A word.
Yeah, sure. You seem to be the least stupid of the elves. Ooh, glowy thing. What's this? It's a torch. Fade torch. White flame? Silver fire?
A wise
Evelyn?
woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know this?
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic.
Are you the maker?
Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
So, prove yourself.
If you've something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time.
Now is the time! What are we doing? What's going on?
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you.
Indeed.
Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Harold, what do your not-so-elf ears see? They're my ears, they don't see anything. But my eyes see a bird. Clearly an omen. Pilgrimage!
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it.
Oh? Are we going to Helm's
There is
Deep?
a place where the Inquisition can build. Grow.
We're totally going to Helm's Deep. Look, there's mountains, and a long journey, and blackbirds. It's totally Helm's Deep. That's a surprising fortress that I did not expect. Well built. Just some trees. It's clearly not dwarven make though. Skyhope? What? I don't. How did you? What? Skyhold, Skyhold, Skyhold. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember why. Isn't Skyhold the fortress we rebuilt in the second game as part of DLC? I think it is. Look at me. I'm wearing pretty clothing. Yes, yes, I'll come visit. What is it? Are you ready to stop being a bitch and let me romance you? I'd like
They
to
arrive
flirt.
daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
Woo.
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated.
Now let's call some dwarves, build some stuff up.
But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Sparkly. He wanted the anchor.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven.
Indeed.
You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
What's up with the sword? It's kind of a funky sword. Can I do a wield now? Hey, look! There's a man standing there. It's the Herald. He's got a sword. He doesn't have the sword yet. Oh, he's got to take the sword.
You.
Rebel, 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 rebel. My faith is rewarded.
I have tried to serve faithfully, to understand the burden I was meant to carry.
That is always a struggle.
You're not sure about this?
There's no faith without doubt. Yet I believe this is the only path before us.
Where did you get that
There
sword
will
and
be
what is
no
it made out of?
Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Oh, well, alright. My pretty ooh. That was an evil smirk. Very well. I'll take this awesome looking sword. Mage blade? Ooh.
With fear running rampant, they need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Mages!
Commander,
Stop
will
being
they
dicks!
follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph?
That is a really big sword. How am I holding
Your
that
leader,
comfortably?
your herald, your inquisitor!
Dun, da, da, da. What were they looking at? Dramatic walking action.
So this is where it begins.
Yep. Ooh, a throne. It's very pointy though.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
I
But
don't like
what
the
do we
chair.
do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Ah,
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
but can he really become a god?
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
But is his dragon an archdemon?
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Like a
Whatever it
Draco
is,
Lich.
it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
We need more information.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
Most, but not
We
all.
do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Yep.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
Well then.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that.
Oh.
Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
It's Anders, isn't it?
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
It's the magic Unabomber, Anders.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
I like you. What found thrones? Ah! Yeah. Can we get this place cleaned up, please? But I found some drapes? What? Check out the Undercroft. Harriet?
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
Harriet, is that you?
A forge like this, who needs the view?
Woo! Nah, we'll keep it with the Inquisition. Ah. Grey Warden. Cool. Completely unlocked. Bro. Going to the Inquisition. Windows. No, we'll leave it as for Eldon. Craft weapons, craft armor. You there.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime.
I bet.
This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
I'll still just be Tiber.
Everyone needs time for this transition.
Time won't help. Purpose does, and I got a load of it.
Good for you.
Everyone just got a big hard reason to hate Corypheus, and we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How are the new facilities?
How's this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Everything's working.
Got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Tell you what we're gonna fill it with.
I'll be here.
We're gonna fill it with a dragon forge. Dun da da da. Potions? Equip potions. Jar of bees. You get a jar of bees. Because bees are awesome. Dorian. Blackwall. Vivian. You get a jar of bees. Regeneration potion just seems like the most useful. Alrighty. Upgrade potions. I need more rash vine, apparently. Oh, I need more blood lotus. Ooh. Sodding fool. Classy. Alright. Let's continue to explore. We've got a few minutes left. We've got a couple of minutes left. Excuse me, pardon me. Can't open that door. Can I open this door? Ooh. Someone got a better office! Josephine!
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better.
Indeed.
The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
It's true.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
We'll save the Empress.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything.
Indeed.
Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there.
Ah.
It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
I don't have a thing to wear.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Thank you kindly.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters.
Oh.
Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Yes, let's keep up appearances.
Certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe.
I'm going to make a new circle. And you don't?
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker.
They shall be avenged.
Before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will
Thank you.
now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
No.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Thank you. And with that, we're done a video. I hate these pants. They're horribly uncomfortable. Well. Till next time, all the best.